What's up, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, bought myself another knife. It's a KUBEY. And I just thought I'd try out one more because I've actually liked the last ones I've gotten. And, you know, I like cheap knives that are really high quality. And I feel like this brand in particular has kind of delivered. And so I thought we'd, why not give some more of their lineup a look. So this one's pretty small. It's looks like it's that G10 material on the handles. You know, it feels kind of like a polyester type of, like a hard polyester type material, almost like a plastic. Obviously, you can see here how it's milled, and so you get this kind of two-tone tan and black look. I like that. It's pretty nice. You know, the knife isn't that long, especially closed here. It just fits on the palm of my hands, just like that. So it's very light. I think it's G10. Pretty light material and supposedly holds up pretty nicely. You can see here there is a little bit of kind of a pattern on here. Kind of looks like a carbon fiber type pattern, but it's almost like a little checkerboard honeycomb. It's almost a little hard to see, and it kind of looks different depending on how you shift the light. But you can, it's definitely provides a little bit of grip. So if you've got your finger on it, I can feel, you know, it kind of does grip in there a little bit, but it's not overly grippy and it's not coarse or rough. You do have a fairly nicely polished clip here, so no sharp edges on it, and pretty, oh man, that's stiff. But one of the things, you know, that's maybe indicative on this clip is that I've kind of found that all of those sharp edges on these KUBEY knives tend to be a little rounded down and kind of deburred, I guess, where on a lot of other knives they're just kind of straight cut and then assembled, which kind of creates some really sharp, maybe some uncomfortable areas sometimes. Put fingerprints all over this beautiful knife. And then on this side you can see the metal hardware that attaches it. Similar design up here. You've got a hole right here so you can put a lanyard. You have kind of another, looks like kind of G10 material here is the spacer. You have a little assisted opening tab right there. You also have the crossbar on the blade to get your thumb in there. See how it's kind of really dips down here, so the blade has a hump to accommodate this bar, and then really kind of falls down flush again there. So my experience has been that they're not heavily spring assisted. Let me just try this. Oh, there it goes. Pops out. Not hard to get out, but you know, you do have to either put enough effort into flicking that knife out, the blade out, or it just won't get out there all the way. You can see here the locking blade. You know, it's nice and sturdy. There's no wiggle at all, and then all I have to do is pull it back. And so one of the things about those locking side pieces on the KUBEYs is that they are super precise. So if I pull it open, boom, it locks in beautifully and goes back. Oh man, that is just smooth action. I know it's going to be hard to demo that, but just smooth. It's just so smooth. So like, and then you can see here it just kind of has a little bit of assist to kind of throw it shut. Some serrations right there, and then, oh man, it's just so easy to open up. Obviously a really sharp blade. Kind of looks like a bird's nose. KUBEY on the blade right there itself, and again, just a really nice knife from KUBEY. I'll be honest, I'm as impressed with this one as I am with the other ones. You know, and the devil's in the details. I mean, look right here. You can see here where they've kind of created a shallower angle. They've kind of beveled this, scalped this edge right here, where I feel like, and right here where your hand is going to go. And so it just kind of creates a nice, comfortable kind of curve right there, as opposed to, you know, maybe holding it, if you were holding it here with a little bit of more of a pronounced edge. And again, the way they've got the assist here that kind of rolls into that recess really nicely. It's just the devil's in the details, and then your thumb can go up on these serrations and really use that nicely. So just a comfortable knife. You know, fits right in the hands across those four fingers. It's just about the most minimal knife that you could get away with for camping or something, but man, it's light, looks good, and again, just really impressed with this particular brand. So if you want a good knife at a cheap and an inexpensive price, I find that this is kind of replacing my love of the Tac Force knives, just because they were pretty inexpensive, but I didn't expect much, and they kind of gave me, a fair knife at the fair price. This seems to give me a really high quality knife at a good price, so really impressed with that. Check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. Peter Von Panda, out.